Last October, all eyes were on the Bibb County Jail after 4 inmates escaped. Tonight, we asked the 4 men vying for Bibb County Sheriff to weigh in on what should be done about conditions at the jail. Bibb County's jail is more than 40 years old, and it's no secret the facility has a lot of problems. Most recently, Bibb commissioners approved $2 million to fix non-functional locks at the jail. Some have worked in the jail. Some have even managed it in the past. But all 4 candidates for Bibb County Sheriff have opinions on what should be done about it.
As I've said many times, we need a new jail. And I think the results of the escape have shown us of the conditions that are present in that facility that it is time to consider it. And I want to thank the mayor and commissioners for considering that. Maybe that's going to be something on an upcoming SPLOST to consider a new jail. But in the meantime, we do have to work on the facility that we have. We've instituted new locking mechanisms. There is a lock system that we have now that is a magnetic lock system that wasn't even in existence for a facility like ours a couple of years ago.
I'm all for building a new jail. I think a new jail is conducive to rehabilitation. I think criminal or not, you still should have humane, conditions. They're still human beings. Also, providing a safe space for not just the inmates, but the employees that work in the jail. So it's very important. So when we think about a jail, I know a lot of times people will be like, well, if they weren't arrested, they wouldn't have to worry about it. But it's not just the criminals that's in jail. Like I said, they're still human beings. It's also employees, it's also medical staff, it's also civilian staff that work in the jail. So it's conducive to everybody as a whole.
I was the captain and administrator over the jail from, I believe, 2015 to like 2018. And I walked the halls every day. And it's the cleanliness of the jail. To me, you have to treat people with decency and respect. The jail's conditions has gotten so bad that the animal shelter is cleaner, and the cats and dogs of Bibb County are treated better than the inmates.
We definitely need a new jail. There's modern things that the jails are doing now, and we know people have different issues that's going on with the Bibb County jail now. It's just way too old, and it's in the middle of the city. Like Mayor Miller said a few weeks ago, that property right there is prime real estate. We can definitely tear down that jail, and we can increase the economic development here, making Bibb County just by moving the jail. But then not just by moving the jail, making sure the jail is better for people that we do have to arrest, unfortunately. So those conditions that exist now don't have to exist. I know it's going to be a lot of work. I know it's not going to happen overnight. I know it's going to probably happen in more than one term. But I'm dedicated to it and making sure that not the biggest priority that I have now is priority of life.
Now, 2 possible sheriff's candidates are still awaiting a decision on if they will be allowed to run after problems with their qualifying documents. We asked both Ron Rogers and Marshall Hughes if they wanted to comment about the issues. They declined to be interviewed. To see the candidates' full interviews, the 4 that we talked to, you can look for them on our YouTube channel or find links on this story on 13WMAZ.com.